Welcome to Channel AMEC, your insight to the Australian visa system. Good day everyone, my name is Carl Young, your online YouTube visa consultant. Are you interested about migrating to Australia? Why don't you consider to subscribe to my channel and turn on the bell on the side, so once we have all the updates and news and new video, you'll be the first one getting all the inside notifications. Okay, now in this video I would like to expand it a little bit more on the GTI Global Talent Independent Visa, which has been the most asked and most inquired and excited and prioritized visa category for Australia. So are you, or do you hold a global talent? Maybe this will interest you. Now today we'll get into the detail of the specialization in digital gaming and filming. Are you in those sectors? Have you been getting awards, international awards and things, or do you have extensive experience in the field? Maybe you will be able to get a permanent residency through this visa. Now before we start, why don't we go back to the very root of how the whole visa category actually will go. So I'll be very quick, but if you want to go to detail of the specifications and things, I've done a previous video, you can check that out. So on the immigration web page, obviously this is for global talent visa. There's a eligibility page where it basically spells out the how many of them, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 of the most important sectors, but obviously this sector can then further be dissected into more subcategories as long as you can prove that you're in those sectors. Generally a lot of tech related occupation are in here, so resource, agri-food, energy, health, defense, advanced manufacturing, space. See, this is actually 3 sectors, but anyhow, circular economy, Digitech is the one that we got to focus on, although you see that the specialization here, it does not cover digital gaming, or does not cover the filming as well, or 3D information and things, but it's all in there. For I'm gonna show you the global Australia web page to actually go through these detail. Infrastructure, tourism, financial and education. So the talent that you require, you need to demonstrate that you have the so-called international recognized achievements. So obviously you need to demonstrate numbers of awards you have been received of the year, expensive or your extensive experience, of your expertise, and you get proof you will be an asset. Generally, if you meet this the two top details, you'll be an asset of Australia for sure, and also you meet this one, because if you're that good, you won't have issue not obtaining employment. And there is a nominator, which is going to be an organization or individual who also has the national reputation in the same field in Australia. So they're going to be Australian citizens or permanent residents, and they nominate you for that one. Okay, and you need to show that you are in certain role with the patents, professional awards, international publication memberships, and also the income threshold of 158,500 annual. You'll be able to meet that requirement. So let's jump into the detail. I'd love to show you, because this is the actual global Australia.gov.au. So if you punch that in, you land yourself in this web page. It's very informational. I think the content is very good, and it's you can see that's all video driven. Very excited, so exceptional opportunities there. Now the button that I want to share is this one here. Okay, so you can see the drop down menu actually showing advanced manufacturing, agri-food, circular economy, energy, mineral, cybersecurity, defense, digital game, education, enabling technology and science, film, financial and fintech, health, infrastructure, space, sport and tourism. So what I'm going to focus on today is the digital game and film. So let's jump into it and have a look what the detail that they are actually showing to us. So, wow, as you can see, look at this. If you're in the gaming, have you been designing game as your career, or you have an extensive portfolio on this one, then probably this is for you. So your mission: embark a journey, a universe where you can craft your own world, create fantastic creatures and characters, tell story your way, unlock the infinite opportunity that Australian digital game industry, where you have a team there. So vast talent pool. So we need the reason that they want this one is obviously they want more of these designing gaming businesses and specialists to be in Australia, growing the ecosystem, a refundable tax offset. Look at this, of 30% of game development more than $500,000 Australian dollars. That's they got tax incentive there too. That's why they're promoting it too. And there's also video there, and it's just basic stuff explain what gaming industry is about. You may want to check this out. So there are some talents. So what I'm going to show you is another page of the Global Australia website. So this one, if you at the navigation at the right hand side, there's a recent arrival. Once we click on this is very good because they're actually showing you who has actually been accepted and become a GTI candidate and also obtained the visa already. So what I have done is I punch in, let's jump into digital game and click on apply. So far there's only one person, a couple. There are a couple there. So let's have a look at their portfolio and their testimony. So Juan Pablo Reyes and Margarita Torres are co-founder and leading video game development studio Cocodrilo Dark, which is establishing Australian headquarters in Melbourne, and they are recognized leading video game scene in Colombia, including MIT Technology Review and CNN, and they specialize in animation, music development, data analysis, publishing, and marketing and PR. And they will be drawing a local highlight skill and job opportunity there. So as you can see, if you have a similar type of experience like them, you're probably in. Okay, now the next one I'm gonna show you is, let's go into the filming as well. I think there's a lot more people GTI candidate in filming here. So filming, again, it's all about digital thing, IT, animation, 3D stuff, and the new one is the VR and the AR. Let's have a look. Okay, bring together spectacular location, world-class studio talents in screen productions. Okay, so they're always looking at those ones. A creative country. So Australia has, you might notice that Australia has been in the Hollywood filming location for a long time, and also they do have incentive and grants, a lot of national grants for filming industry there. So the Happy Feet was actually done by Australia, I believe. So you see those ones, and the Lego one, I didn't know that. Okay, so Man International Productions, and also you know that Thor himself, Chris, is actually from Australia himself as well. So I'm looking for all these talents. I'm seeking for people who are in these technical areas. And let's jump into the recent arrivals in the film. Let's apply, and there's a lot more people. As you can see there, 4 people there. So let's have a look there. So this lady, Jillian, is in the visual effects. So are you in the visual effects? Have you been with extensive experience in visual effects? And she has been in the Sony Digital Motion Picture, and she now obtained permanent residence in Australia. Now, Molt, and he's in the visual effect as well, supervising Rising Sun Productions and Jungle Cruise. So done extensive work in the filming too, so you can see that there are awards there. There's also video showing that you wanted to play. You probably wanted to see that too. Jason A visual effect again, you can see, well, what we have nowadays, most of the movies require visual effect. There's no movie without visual effect anymore, especially when you're watching all these superhero movies nowadays and war movies. Most of them are, in the green screen and using visual effect to create that type of feeling. And again, visual effect, Lewis. So you can have a look at in there. So he actually done the Blood Wars, Ant-Man, Avengers, Ultraman, Kingsman. Wow, very cool. I didn't know. Anyway, now these are the specialties that I want to show you about. So GTI is not just for the techie and engineer people. They're looking for global talents. So this global talent through the Digitech spec, they expanded into filming, because that's all the visual effect, that's all the technology stuff, and also expanded into the gaming, because all the 3D environment, it's also 3D visual effect as well, but you need to create themes and all that. So there's actually a variety of the expertise of fields that Australia want. If you're in those sectors, probably this for you. If you have more question or query, more than welcome to leave a comment right down below, and I'll see you next video. Goodbye.